The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it is quite an atmosphere here in the Mexican capital. That is what greets us whenever the nation's most decorated club is playing here. So it's away we go then.
Well, there's a big game player, if ever there was one.
Iniesta, universally admired. So what do we expect from him today, Jim?
Well, he's the master of time and space, Peter. He finds those little pockets in dangerous areas, moves the ball forward, taking people in the narrowest of spaces and delivers precision balls. And he does it pretty much better than anyone else. Class.
Lam. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Jordi Alba. Iniesta. Here's Vieira.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He leaps for it! Harmlessly behind. That has ended up in no man's land. That's been slipped through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Iniesta picks it up from the goal kick. Kimmich. No, that's been intercepted. And that pass just didn't quite work. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Club America clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And this is Roberto Baggio. Now it's Rooney. Hullet. Oh, that's... He's going for goal! Cristiano Ronaldo! A class apart! Out on his own! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Iniesta. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's picked his way through. And he shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, good finish! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Club America are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that has put paid to that. Beckham, and this is Beckham. And he's taking no chances there. Vieira. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Kimmich, he can run onto that. He's shifting, Rooney! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Surinam with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Lam, very much a man of this moment. Tries to play it through. Threads one in. Nice interception, well timed. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Club America clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Iniesta. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Jordi Alba. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Rooney.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Lam. Desai. And it's Iniesta. Iniesta running with the ball. Pull it. Oh, important interception. And Akanji. Batistuta. Tries to pass it through.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, well played, lovely. This might spell danger. It's Iniesta! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That's it, 45 minutes up. So your views on the first half?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 5. Entrará al
So let's
campo
get the ball rolling.
número 22.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Lam picks it up out wide. Akanji clears it away. Surinam are looking to go forward now. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, super find. There's the header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Club America have their second corner now. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. Beckham, the regular corner taker. Oh, good effort! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Defending was strong and firm. And it's Xavi. Xavi, and this is Xavi. Well read, and the danger is averted. Can he get it through? Incoming, getting up there! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance. have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Lam, nicely weighted ball. Cross needs to be good. De Gea claims it, safe hands. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that's well spotted.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Timber. Looking for options for movement. Surinam perhaps contemplating their next change here. Neatly clipped into space. Diaz is herring after that one. Jordi Alba is always looking to play quality balls. Now it's Rooney. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Club America have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
And this is Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio! He's got a goal! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Cambio en el América. Número 7. Número 20. Número 23.
Vieira
Entran.
chooses
número
to go
15,
crossfield.
Número 14. Número 19. Messi.
And it's Xavi. Xavi charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Surinam may only be one behind, but they're showing much in...
Shoots! Well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
It's played through for him. It's Rooney! Loose ball now, and there's a... That's another chance! And another try! Pass somewhat off target. And this is Bebeto. That has not gone well.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, super! David Villa! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Thuram. Messi. Oh, some astute defending there. Rijkaard. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And he's running through. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's having a hit! Hits off target and by quite a way. That could spell trouble. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. That's good running with the ball. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Xavi. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's managed to get free. Alaba was in no mood for any of that. Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Tries one from range! Oh, and the referee says that is it. Surinam have very little in the way of excuses here.
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here.
There's the golden nugget, that is Paul Scholes, one of the game's unsung heroes.
And nothing seems to change him. All that adulation, he's the same bloke.
Agreed, but on a world level, he ought to have higher status. But he's never been one for hugging the limelight. He just loves being the quiet assassin.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Not the most accurate pass. Looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Scholes tries to play it through, and the through ball. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Luis Suarez! That is decidedly lacking.
Suarez clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Now it's Luis Suarez. He's cut it out. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And he cuts out the supply. Van Bommel. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the...
Batistuta! Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Kimmich. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's not got that quite right. Batistuta. He's had a shot! Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Baggio chasing after it. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Tottenham clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Roberto Baggio. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. And it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Scholes. Scholes. Looking for options for movement. Played into the box. Roberto Baggio.
This is the time you need that pace.
Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van Bommel. And it's Rooney. And it's Batistuta. Scholes. Van Bommel. There's a sharp little ball here.
Surinam have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. It's Scholes! Rijkaard. Robertson. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Bommel. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Bommel. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Luis Suarez. Aims beyond the defence. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good ball, good take. And it's Messi. Messi, played into space. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo!
Well, who saw that coming? I honestly thought, Peter, that we had nothing to do apart from just counting the clock down as we approached half-time. It was majestic.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Tottenham have fired themselves in front.
There will be 1 minute.
Well, I think the
added
managers
time.
are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that
Those
first
of you
half,
making
but
their
just
way
the one
home
goal.
on public
It's still
transportation
anybody's
today,
game here.
Please watch the screen for train departure
Surinam
times
go
from
in
all
at
local
half-time
major stations.
with a game to chase.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we are back on the way.
Surinam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two.
Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Surinam with the corner, there first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Kimmich picks it up from the goal kick. That is ended up in no man's land. Looking for a runner. Well timed, excellent interception. Defending was strong and firm. It's a searching pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Eze. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This is a promising build-up. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, delightful ball. De Gea claims comfortably.
Tottenham are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Almost an hour gone. Passing is crisp and sharp. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Eze, he can run onto that. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Luis Suarez. That has not gone well. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
And that is a little undercooked.
Look, they're prepared to be...
And a chance! And that's a sharp finish. They are right back in business.
The goal scorer for
Well, you
Surinam.
have to credit the desire there.
68
These
minutes
boys
of
knew
game.
they were in a battle, and they did
Number
exactly
10.
what was needed to get back into it.
Rooney.
That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Wayne Rooney.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Wayne
Yeah, great
Rooney.
movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Eze. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Tottenham clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Surinam really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Batistuta! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Substitution for Surinam. Number 23.
Corner number 2 then.
Gabriel Batistuta. Number 4. Goal.Roberto Baggio. Coming
And
on the
now they
field.
can spring out of defence.
Number 9. Fernando Torres.
That has been cut
Number
short.
21. Bebeto.
He's got away. Neymar couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared.
And Bebeto! Oh, that is outstanding! Sumptuous finish, an absolute
The
joy!
goal scorer for Surinam.
They've done it!
After
It
83
was
minutes
coming!
in.
They have their reward!
Number 21.
That's
Bebeto.
wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Bebeto.
There you go. That's what happens when you've got top-class talent.
Bebeto.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Rijkaard has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Well read, nice interception.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Rooney! Rooney! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Bebeto stood his ground strongly. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Akanji cuts it out. And that's it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
And it's Kimmich. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Batistuta. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Roberto Baggio! In he goes again!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Baggio.
Surinam definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
And Batistuta! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then. You have to expect that from everyone now.
He's had it taken off him. That has not gone well. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads.
Batistuta! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Schneider. Doué. Tries to pass it through. He is through here. Scholes. And he whips it in. Van Bommel. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Rooney. Gets a good foot in there. Zanetti, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Doué.
Doué clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And here's Doué. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Real chance here. And Batistuta! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Van Bommel has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now it's Schneider. That's a nicely shaped ball. Big chance! That is delicious! A finish of true class!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Roberto Baggio! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Alaba cuts out the pass.
Surinam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Batistuta. Well read, nice interception. Roberto Baggio. Can he finish? It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
It's starting to look very interesting, Nick. Great chance! Baggio! What a goal! About as smooth as it gets.
Goal scorer for Surinam.
And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Number 4.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Spread out to the left. Oh, easy pickings there. Turan. Probing pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. And a chance! And he's stuck it away. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit
2
nothing
added
less.
minutes have been indicated.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So again, quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Surinam are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared. At the interval, it's 2-2. So once again, we're underway. That is very well defended.
Such good technique.
Batistuta. And this is Roberto. There's the shot! It's there!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Surinam have their lead.
Roberto Baggio really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Batistuta.
A great feat, that.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's got away from him.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Bale. No, that's been intercepted. Kimmich.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he walked. And Batistuta! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Batistuta has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Schneider. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Bale. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Schneider. Rijkaard. Well-timed, excellent interception. Batistuta. And he's got the beating of his man. Howson gets across to intercept that. Now it's Doué. And this is Batistuta.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and the shot! It's relentless. Oh, what has happened here? Otto did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Chance for a shot! And he hits the net. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Gabriel Batistuta. Number
So
6,
changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number
Surinam go up by 2 and are looking good.
Number 18,
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Wesley Sneijder. Coming on the field.
That's a little off target.
Number 13,
Good ball, good take.
Number 7,
Oh, he's been caught napping.
Number
Kimmich.
11, Luis Suarez.
Now Van Bommel.
Number 18,
Now it's Messi.
Ronaldinho. Number 8,
And he's quick to return it. Nunez! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting.
the goal scorer for Suriname.
And they are
After 81
disappearing
minutes
out of
in.
sight.
Number 14,
Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And here's Nunez. He's had a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Nunez is there, and he can pick it up. Van Bommel. Now that looks a decent ball. And here's Nunez. Shot at goal! Now, who's going to be first to this?
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Cuts it back. Thuram can get it clear. Goes for a shot! And that's in! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline.
Number 10,
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all... And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both,